There you go.
Yeah, that would move. Think about that would ruin the vibe. Cause to me, it's like certain questions you don't have to ask. If you truly
there you go.
Yeah, that would move. Think about that would ruin the vibe. Cause to me, it's like certain questions you don't have to ask. If you truly trying to get to know someone, the more you talk to them via telephone or you go out, you're gonna find out
whatever you want to know.
Yeah, bits and pieces of things, and then sometimes you can figure it out. You'll figure out, okay, this person, they're single. You know, I know why they're single, because they're looking for something of quality, not quantity. Or you'll figure out, well, they single because they crazy. I mean, something. You're gonna figure out something. The reason the person. You don't have to ask that question. Stop asking that question.
Yeah, I don't like that question.
Yes, don't ask me that question, because then that makes me think.
I'm single because obviously I'm single if I'm sitting here. Well, can't say obvious because some people are cheaters, but
yeah, but that's the thing. I can see somebody saying, "Are you married?" Right. Or are you in a serious relationship? Right. You know, like living with somebody, that makes a difference.
Or but in a situation.
Right, but to ask a person,
we're single.
Yeah,
we're single, but we're technically together because we live together. No, that's situation.
Yeah, but to ask somebody that already, yeah, but somebody that already made it clear that they are single.
You're single to get married.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, yeah, that is true.
But somebody who's made it clear they're single and they coming out on dates and being seen with you. Then don't ask them if they single.
That's another question I should ask you.
What?
Would you date somebody who has a girlfriend because technically they're single?
No.
Oh, well.
No.
I mean, if he's single.
What if he says, oh, well.
Now, if he's just like
we have
dating,
open relationship and we're dating.
No, we ain't doing all an open relationship.
Like there's just too much. There's too much time.
Yeah, I mean too much stuff like that. But I'm saying, let me just say this, and this is my opinion. And guys, if I'm wrong, you know, you can say that, but be honest. Don't just say, oh, she's wrong. But I think that I think more women tend to actually be single. Like when they're looking for something of quality and substance, they tend to really be single. Like they're not dating anyone. They have no ties. They don't have no friends and benefits. They're truly single.
No booty call.
Right. But I think for my opinion, for guys, I think that
what you talking about? You crazy.
I think that guys always have that female that they're in a kind of situation.
Whether they call it backup.
Yeah, whether they can call her at 2:00 in the morning, roll over there, or whether they got to do that Netflix and chill kind of situation. They're not necessarily in a relationship, and that may be understood. Sometimes he may understand it, but she may not.
Mm-hmm. But because I've seen some women be like, well, you know, he did something nice for me, or he's nice towards me. Right. Yeah. And it's just like, nah, honey.
Right, because it hasn't been communicated. So I just think that now I could be wrong, and I'm sure I'm not saying every guy, but I'm saying a lot of men, they're not what we consider when we say single. They're not married and they ain't necessarily in a relationship, but they got some attachment they can go to,
and some
until
women,
they meet the woman they want to solely be in a relationship and stuff.
And some women, they think that just because like, oh, we sleeping together, that means that, oh, we're in a relationship. No, because the man be like, well, we were just like having fun.
No, if you hit this twice, we go together.
No, baby, they can hit it 10 times and you still don't go together.
Right, but there are women who they were like, oh, well, I thought we were together because we were sleeping. I'm like, honey, y'all never had a talk about if y'all like going to be in a relationship or want to be in a relationship. Y'all never had that talk. Y'all were just sleeping together. So
right.
How can you assume that?
Yeah,
because we slept together and we're together. Like, what?
Oh, and not even necessarily. I mean, just sleeping together. Because some of women of us will think, even if you spend a lot of time with the guy, and he may say, "Oh, I'm not ready for a relationship," but y'all spend a lot of time, then you be like, "Oh, we're in a relationship." Mixed signals. Well,
I hate men that mixed signals.
But he's already told you.
He's already told you
that he's not ready for a relationship, and because he's spending time with you doesn't mean that he wants to be in a relationship or that y'all in a relationship. Just mean he's enjoying.
And sometimes they get mad.
Well,
that's your fault.
We're not in a relationship. You said you ain't want one, and we don't have one.
Right. Okay. So, I had a question in my head, but I forgot. Oh, do you guys believe in Netflix and chill, like as a date? Not talking about boyfriend, girlfriend. I'm talking about, and don't put a time period. Well, don't put a specific time period, because y'all could be dating for a month or 5 months or whatever.
No, wait. What you
like a guy? It could be a guy you always hang out with. It doesn't necessarily have to be your boyfriend, but you like him. But y'all not boyfriend, girl.
So what's Netflix and chill? I have to get the language
part.
Explain what Netflix and chill is.
Yeah, I have to get that, because I'm like, if you my friend, male or female, you know, I think, oh, you coming over here and watching Netflix and we chilling and eating and laughing and talking.
What happens when you Netflix and chill?
No, but I'm saying I have to get the definition. I hear a lot of times y'all say Netflix
so go ahead,
and chill,
and
I be thinking, oh, you just watching a movie and we just chilling, we friends.
What's your
what's Netflix?
What's your point of view of Netflix and chill?
Ooh.
Technically, like they say, it's almost like the TV's watching you and you not watching the TV.
Oh, so you're not in a relationship, but he's talking about Netflix and chill, so he coming over, but y'all ain't really watching TV.
Right,
y'all,
it's like a setup.
It's a setup. I don't like when guys be like Netflix and chill.
We not doing
because it's a setup. Because I'm thinking we actually gonna be watching something.
Some good snacks.
We actually gonna be watching something.
Snacks, a
don't
good
think
dinner.
We coming over.
Because I'm hungry.
Even sometimes when men, they invite you over, like, ooh, I cook you a nice dinner and stuff. Don't think because I come over, you're going to get something.
No, I mean, because I take you for your word. We on Netflix and chill. So, you know, I'm going to have my popcorn. Look, let me tell you, I'm going to have my popcorn, my little Hershey with the peanut, the almonds.
If I just invite
and we going to be
over.
really Netflixing and chilling.
What? Netflixing? What you
I'm
flicking?
Yeah.
Flicks. She flicking.
No, I'm talking about we can be flicking it. Netflix. We gonna really be watching movies. In other words, there's no
Netflixing.
There's no the movie watching us and what we making a movie.
Joy don't catch these side comments.
No, I'm not gonna be
Netflixing.
Then you walk in somewhere, your neck hurt. I wonder why. Anyways,
no.
So who wants to pick the next question?
I ain't gonna tell you what you flicking though.
You ready?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Oh, that's why. You know what? Hold on. That's why I'm glad that this is the messy part, so you can't really read what it says on the other side. Your date suggests going to a movie the first time you meet. What would be your response/suggestion? The first time you meet, and he recommends that
we're not going to the movies.
We're
not going to the movies.
Why not?
I think the first time we meet, the first date should be something where we're going and to conversate, kind of get to know each other. When you sit in a movie theater, you watching a movie, you're not getting to know this person. This is our first date. You don't even know what type of movie I like. I don't know what type of movie you like.
And all you do is sit there in the dark.
Right.
It's not original.
Okay.
It's like the basic date. Oh, we're gonna go watch movies.
We're gonna go to the movies. Like teenager stuff.
We're not going to the movie.
I like adventure.
So I can rub on his head.
And hopefully you stay up.
And then the setup is a scary movie. I wish somebody would take me to I mean, he could take me to a scary movie. But before then, nobody could take me to a scary movie.
No, I went to a scary movie by myself, and I was all on the other man. He was over here. I was all over there holding him.
That's what they do it for.
But he was holding me too. We both were scared.
But that's what they do it. See, that's what they do it for. They take you to the movie and they take you to the scary movie so that you can be all of them.
Yeah, we're not doing that.
Believe it or not, I've never been to. No one ever took me to go see a scary movie.
Cause you don't like scary movies.
So I never had that experience where it's like, ooh, oh my god. He's like, ooh, yeah, no.
Well, think about it. I mean, you go on dates, and so you date. So once you get to the point of the movies, you dating this person. They already know you don't like scary movies, so they're not going to take you to the scary movie. So your first dates are never like, oh, let's go to the movies. That's what I mean by they don't know what you like. Cause you take me to a scary movie.
Mom gonna be
crazy.
That'd be.
You're gonna waste your money because that would be it. I don't know. Y'all know scary movie.
Would you go with the scare? Would you go to a scary movie if he just asked you to be his girlfriend? Like y'all just start being boyfriend girlfriend, and then he decided to take you to the movies.
I don't know
because
he wouldn't know.
And he didn't tell you you pick?
But he would know he would know I'm like, he would know.
Sometimes men want to set up.
I mean, I understand.
But if we started dating, he wouldn't need no setup because I mean I could touch his arm and whatever he want me to touch. I mean, I'm talking about what you gonna touch in the movie. You gonna be like, So I mean, why you gotta take me like me?
I'm not a touchy-feely person.
Yeah, cause I'm gonna be like this in the movie, and I'm gonna be screaming. I'll be the loudest person in the movie. That's embarrassing.
Maybe
I'll be jumping.
Maybe he want to see how strong your vocal cords are.
Maybe that ain't the right way.
Yell for the police.
Yes, I can.
Or you could be like Miss Lisa, where she get mad because that movies make you mad.
Right. I'll be yelling at the screen.
Stupid. Like that movie we watched with Megan Good and what was his name? She was kind of. I was like, girl, you're not gonna.
Oh yes.
But it wasn't really scary. It was like intense.
It was scary.
Were you able to go to sleep at night?
No, because I was thinking that I'm gonna have to fight. That he gonna show up. He gonna be standing behind the door watching us sleep.
What that movie?
With
what's the
Megan
they
Good
move in the house and this guy.
Michael Eagley.
Yeah, the movie where they moved
and then
in
you
his
find
house.
that he down there. And,
that's how he was showing up the same spot. Cause she
right.
This one, man, you know.
No,
I mean,
I was getting mad because she's like,
I sleep alone.
She was just like, okay, whatever. She didn't believe her husband. He was like, he's never gonna go to Florida. He was like, okay,
right.
Whatever. He's a good, nice older man.
I was scared.
Then how about he talking about the kids are outside and he left the door open and she just sitting in the chair like this.
Right. No, I would have called the police.
And he run out.
And he running out. I would have called
somebody, pulling out a gun and everything.
Close.
I would have called the police, the sheriff, my neighbor, somebody. I would call everybody.
Then he showed
the
up with
fire
flowers.
department. By the time he would have got back, everybody, the mayor, the governor, everybody would have been Secret Service, CIA.
Everybody
would have been there.
All right.
Yes, because I.
Question.
Well, I'm trying to pick from the bottom.
Well, I kind of folded
together. From the bottom.
Yeah, started from the bottom. Never did. Started from the bottom. Okay, what's the next
I don't know what
question?
bottom they start from.
I don't know.
The bottom of the bottom.
Oh, like MJ said. Remember MJ on Facebook? He said, "I'm a bottom, honey." I'm bottom. Okay, next question.
Well, sip.
Sip. Let me get a sip.
Woo, hair and wing that
Sip.
I mean, I don't know about the bottoms. I mean, we could be bottoms.
I don't know. Some people could be very elevated. It may be too high.
Mm.
Some people got
anyway.
Some people got dark sides.
It's funny because I have a lot of inside jokes. But realistically, if you know me, it would be like, nope. Anyways, you and this person has been dating for 5 months.
We don't know 5 months. What about
that must be her number.
5 is my favorite number.
Could have put a year. Forget the months.
First, wait,
we got days and months. We ain't got 2 years yet. Go ahead.
Before we get to this question, how long should it take a man to ask you to be his girlfriend?
Shoot, the moment he meet me.
What's your number? 5 months? Should y'all date for 5
months?
By 5 months. By 5 months, should y'all?
Between 6 months and a year.
But you saying to be his girl? Like, okay, you are going on dates.
Yeah, so you were going on date with the same man for a year?
Who said I was going on date with the same man for a whole year?
I said, how long should it take? How many dates? What's the time period? Like, at a certain time period, like, okay. Especially
like
they said the stars.
The first 3 months, they're going to send their representative. So that's already knocked out. That's why I say 6, because you're fresh first.
But you don't waste my time at 6 months. I ain't waiting on you to ask me 6 months.
I think it depends on age.
No, I think it depends on how the dating is going. The chemistry, because 6 months in and we just still dating.
I might not know at 3 months.
That's true. Well, I would have to know at 3 months.
So let's be realistic. Some people have some commitment issues.
It's not
that.
So, like, be honest.
But I'm committed.
Because mom, he may be. Because some.
Finally.
I know. Like, thank God.
Thank God.
I hear the thunder coming.
Yeah, like
if somebody had asked me, that's different.
We know
I wasn't going around asking this. She was
like her daddy. If you can leave it up to her, y'all could date y'all together. She'd be like, oh no, we were dating for 5 years.
She'll be in a relationship.
We weren't even in a relationship. We were just having fun for 5 years.
Right.
Don't get it twisted.
Yeah, but I just think it depends on the dynamics of the dating and the chemistry. But for me, it probably 6 months would have been too long. He'd been gone by 6 months because I'm just like,
hold on.
At least I can still date the same person.
If a man said if he's ready to marry you in 3 months, he'd be like, well, I don't know.
Exactly. Like I said, she knows she might not be ready.
And then he talked about he loved me. I'm not even sure if I loved him. I'm like, Mom, you said you loved him last night. Well, I may change my mind tomorrow. That's me.
I may.
Right.
Exactly.
That's Mom.
But she needs 6 months to a year. Because in the first 3, she don't even know.
Not dating. Don't get me wrong. Not just dating. Just saying we're dating. For 6 months dating. I mean, maybe I'm getting dating wrong. Now, relationship. Yeah. Yes, I can see us in a relationship, and it may,
How long does it take for
her ask you to be his girlfriend?
No, 6 months. It take him 6 months to know that he wants all of this goodness.
But Mom,
but you might.
That ain't the point.
Right.
That's not the point.
That's what I'm saying.
That's not the point. They
have to be mentally ready, but she doesn't have to be mentally ready.
You said how long? No, it's on him. This is the question, not about me.
If Mom may not be mentally ready, but that was the question.
This question is not about. The question is how long him.
Right.
All this goodness, he should know day one.
He should know day one.
At least by the first month.
I don't know day one.
But I'm saying, this is not about me. Don't be putting no pressure on me now. This question wasn't about me. This question was about him.
They said what, the man's supposed to leave? So
so I'm letting him leave. This don't have nothing to do with
right.
And how I'm feeling.
I don't make the qualifications in that.
No, that's above me. That's on him.
Okay, so how long should it take for a man to ask you to release your hand in marriage? It's not based on you. It's based on him. Because I know you'd be like, I don't know. Well, it just depends.
Well, I guess for me, I think they said that a man knows his wife. So the moment he seen me, he should have knew I was his wife.
So day
right
one.
When he
so you on day one.
Hello, I'm your wife.
Oh
Surprise.
no, don't ask me on day one, because I be like, oh no, you may just say it like, oh yeah, you gonna be my wife. And,
okay, even then on day one,
I'm like, yeah,
So well, what, a week? 7 days?
No, I think at that point, if you in a relationship, it's gonna feel comfortable to him when he is ready to ask that question.
But he may know. But he may know before he asks you to be his girlfriend. He may say, "Oh, she's gonna be my wife."
Oh, I don't even know because. We got to the we ain't got.
See, Mom was talking about relationship. I would say because like I said, there's some people know when they see you, like, oh my God, yes.
Right, and I'm not saying day one.
Before he asks you the question.
Yeah, but then it's gonna be still up to him because he's gonna be the one gonna purchase. He's the one gonna go purchase the ring. He's the one gonna plan it out.
How long?
I think okay.
Joyce a Libra. She's trying to go around the question.
Okay.
She skate around.
So I think that if you are first you have to date, and then
for how long?
I think
that's the question. Time is the question.
Right.
I think if you have steadily dated someone for at least 3 months, you should know what I'm saying. This person, you just say, okay, I'm concentrating, I'm gonna date this person. I think that you will spend enough time to know if you want to take it to a relationship to make more of a commitment.
But Joyce said that they
so now it's 6 months. So I said at least if you've been actually in a relationship with someone for at least a year, at that year time frame, depending on your age, let's make this clear, depending on your age, you should know. Now I can understand if you in your teens, you may be in your 20s, and you may still be in school and stuff, you may know, but you not the time. But at certain ages,
you should know. You
should be dating for a purpose, not just out here dating. I'm not saying that if we dating, I'm only gonna date you because we just dating. But at the same time, you dating for a purpose. You getting to know people to figure out who you like.
Date for a purpose.
Right. You shouldn't just be out here dating.
Not like you're getting any younger. So what you waiting for?
But it's not even about that. Why would you want to constantly date and you're not building anything with anyone?
That's how there are people out like that.
Yeah, but if you
and they're single.
And if you notice they dating, but people are regular. While you dating them, next thing you look up, okay, you over here dating.
All the ones you dated have moved on.
They in relationship, marriage, families, and everything.
And you look up, you 60-year-old.
You 60-year-old by yourself.
You talk about a particular person you know.
No. I'm just saying, when you look up, you by yourself. So at a certain age, you need to be dating for a purpose. And I'm not necessarily saying that everybody wants to get married. Right. You may get with somebody who y'all want to cohabitate and still build together. But if you out here dating, when you look, honestly, when you look around, you're going to notice how people have moved on that you dated and they're in relationships, they're married, they're building stuff at certain ages. Because who wants to stay out here and just constantly dating?
Yeah, because people are
on Facebook like my age.
Doing that.
People have gotten married or getting married or getting engaged
or having a child.
Right. They with their family, however they family look. So you just out here, oh, I'm dating her, and then next thing I know, I'm over here dating. But she had moved on, or he's moved on, and he's gotten in a relationship, he's gotten married, or they living together and they building stuff. When you gonna build something?
True. Right, when you gonna build on something?
A relationship, because you got to get beyond the material thing. If all the material stuff is gone,
you just sitting by yourself.
You by yourself.
Then who you gonna invite to your funeral?
Who gonna plan your funeral? I mean, I guess but I'm still saying, who you sharing your life with? It don't matter how much money you have. You can travel the world, but you'll get in places and realize that. I love this place. It's beautiful, but who I look around, who you sharing it with?
I wonder if you like that get lonely, because there's some people,
of course you get lonely.
People out there, and I'm like, just constantly, like, you date this person and you with this person and you with this person. So it's like throughout your whole majority of your life, you didn't find somebody where you're like, ooh, okay, let me just try to get married.
That's the reason Martin made that song, Gigolos Get Lonely Too, because it's the truth. Right. You may think it's all fun and games now, but when you become a certain age, you look around, you by yourself, and everybody you in date or whatever, they moved on, whether they got married, even if they got divorced, they with somebody else, they built stuff, they have enjoyed life, they have experience, and everywhere you go, you sharing it by yourself.
I know. Alright, so let's get to this question. So, you and this person has been dating for 5 months. You just found out this person has a child through snooping around on this person's social media account. What would you do / say?
How old is the child?
Yeah, I would have to ask. Well, first of all, I would have asked that the beginning of the day.
Just say you just found out he had a child, like just period. He got a child. He didn't tell you guys been dating.
Then he just lied to me. No,
you guys just been dating for 5 months, so that means within those 5 months, he didn't even mention like, oh, I got a child. Like boyfriend and girlfriend, sorry, y'all were in a relationship for 5 months.
And he did not one time when we were dating.
Right.
Oh, getting to know each other. That he didn't talk
about you. Because it's like, that's your own seed. Like, that's your child. Like, why wouldn't you tell somebody?
What if there's a reason behind it?
There's no reason behind you not saying you have a child.
Yeah.
Now, whether there's some ongoing drama, some legal issues that you're dealing with. But if you have a child and we've been in a relationship for 5 months, and I have to find out through social media, then that speaks volumes to me what type of man you are. You can't love me and you ain't denied your child.
That means you must not. Well,
you don't have a relationship with that child.
I was gonna say that, but I'm like, what if they do, but they've been sneaking to see the child? I don't know.
So then that means, so now I got to worry about your honesty and your integrity and your character.
Sure.
Because if you have a child, that's
right. Hey, go see my child. Okay, cool.
Hey, I have a child. Here, this is it. And then when you season, you need to know how the child is, because everybody don't want little kids. Don't want to get in a relationship with a man that maybe have little kids, teenagers, preteen, because they raise their children, they live in a different lifestyle.
And sometimes it doesn't matter what age you are, because some females or some ladies that don't have children might not want to date somebody with children.
True, because I was that
female. So once you tell somebody that you have, or they find out, why take that choice from somebody?
Mm-hmm. I agree, because you're right. I mean, I was that person. You know, I didn't want to date a man that already had children. I wanted to be the one.
You want to get up and go. Like, if I could get up and go, I don't want to be the type of person where it's like, oh well, we can't go because I got to watch or do so and so and so and so.
Yeah, and then I thought, you know, what if we got married and got serious? I wanted to be the one to give him a first child.
Right.
You know?
Everyone was different.
You might be a little selfish, but
everyone was different, because for some women it works. Because I'm not going to sit here and say, oh, it's bad to date a guy with a child. No, because there's good fathers out there, and you know, some fathers have their custody. Like, I respect men who got, especially if they have custody of their child, because that speaks a lot of volumes and characters when a man has custody over his child. Yeah. Because, you know, sometimes men, they be like, well, you know, although, you know, I know for a fact she's not a good mother, but I don't trust the court system, and, you know, they're because I've seen it where they give it to the men.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, I do. I have a lot of respect for
like,
single
try
fathers.
first and keep trying, because you never know.
Yeah. Here's my thing. I have a lot of respect for single fathers that's raising their children. I have respect for fathers that's a part of their children's life and wants to be a part of their children's life. Now, women that don't allow these fathers, regardless of how you feel about them,
or who they dating,
or how much child support they paying, not paying, that has nothing to do with the relationship with that child. Now that I do not have any respect for that.
You can co-parent.
Yes, it's about the child. Now, if you got some money issues, you go to the court and y'all work that out. But that child, no, you let that child. Trust me. I know the child has to eat. The child needs clothes. I get it. I get it 100%. I understand that. But that relationship with that father and that child still needs to happen. You go work out the money situation in the courtroom. But the visitation, that dad should have a right to be a part of that child's life. I have no respect for women like that. I'm just gonna say, and people may get upset about that, but I just don't.
And I don't have respect for women who, when they know that their ex is with a good woman and that child loves that woman and that stepmom treats the child right, and all of a sudden they get all jealous and stuff. I don't like that.
No, especially
if you don't have an actual real reason not to like the stepmom or the step-parent, and you just don't like them just because, then it's almost like you need to grow up.
Right. And then here's my thing about that also is if he has moved on and he's married this woman and she is a good woman. And even if you don't know, your child has to go in this woman's house and go there. You need to get to know them. You need to have that relationship with that woman. You need to get to know her, see what type of woman she get to understand, because your child got to go in their household. And the most important thing is knowing that my child is okay when they're going into that environment, that household. So I need a relationship so we can have an understanding, because I'll do some time for my children when it comes to messing with them. So we gonna need a relationship. So to me, you got to put all that aside and say, okay, woman to woman, we need to sit down, we need to work out, we need to discuss this, and we need to have a unity here.
Yeah, like Will and Jada and what was the
Cherie.
Yeah, like be more like that. Like y'all can, you healthy co-parent.
You gonna have to healthy co-parent, because but it's gonna sense of I don't like her and this and that, and y'all bickering, but yet the child has to go into that household. See, I need you to understand, me and you don't have to like one another, but what we have to do is co-parent this child, because I need my child to be comfortable and you take care of him and you don't let that happen to it. I need to feel comfortable with that. I don't ever have to like you. I just need for my child to be safe in your care. Just like if I leave him at the daycare, I need you to be safe in your care.
Right. So, all right, you ready? Who wants to pick?
Oh, that's the last one?
No, it ain't the last one. You done with your over?
No. I'm right over.
Your date takes you out for the first time. When you look up and realize your first date involves eating McDonald's in the car, chatting, and listening to music, how would you feel? Question mark. What would be your reaction? The passion is there. The feeling is there.
Oh, I got it the
on
first
3
time.
dates. Would you A?
And who went on
You'll
this
have
date?
2 options.
But who went
I
on
know
it?
you.
Did
You'll be
I-
like, it's C A. It's A and B.
Did I go on this date or
Multiple choice.
did I send
There's no D all of the above.
somebody else on this date? You know, was it me?
A, would you allow it to happen? Or B, would you say it's too soon? The feelings is there. Vibe, it said the vibe is there.
I
The
did
intimacy is
it the
there.
first time.
Okay, it's the question. It's the question. You go.
I mean, I just go with the flow. That probably would have happened.
Now pick. It's that guy that you think is fine in your head. Be
You
honest
already
with
know
yourself.
it's an LL Cool J, so
Baby, he can
And
get
let's
it.
just say you feel a little Lena-ish because you know you have.
Oh, that's why I'm laughing now.
No,
See,
well, who you be like, who's at the day?
Who
Is it
is
Belinda
at
at
the
the day or
day?
Lena at the day?
Cause Belinda at the day, that's too soon. Lena at the day, I don't know. She may
But they
go
said
with
the vibe and everything is there. The vibe, the intimacy, the connection. Because sometimes you can like seriously connect with somebody's spirit, where it makes you feel like, oh my God, we know each other forever. So sometimes, like you said, time is not always the essence. Like you always.
I do say that.
Because sometimes,
Yeah.
because like you said, you can be with somebody for 20-some years.
Yeah.
And it won't be there.
It won't be there.
And you can only
Need
be with
somebody
somebody.
one
Right. So
I
it's just
understand.
like.
But I don't know. I don't know. It would probably just depend on.
I don't know. So I
That
think Lena would be like,
particular
let me out. I've been trapped too long.
It probably just depend on that moment. In that moment, what I'm thinking, what's going through my head. It probably would depend on that moment.
Let's go back to the question.
No, because
They said the vibe is there.
right, I get the vibe is there and all
So
that.
it's a
That's
perfect
exactly
moment.
what is the moment.
That's
That's
the moment.
No, but what I'm saying is because if I left home or I've already decided as I'm getting ready that
Oh, you had decided like
oh no, you know, this is just going, you know, it's not going to, I'm not ready to take it to that, then it's not going to happen. I don't care how much the vibe
This
is
is like
there.
pre-murder, premeditated,
it's
pre-rush.
premeditated.
Well, you are, ooh, tonight I'm going to put on this and, ooh, in
Yeah, I mean, you
No, we talking about, it's in the,
No,
y'all in
that's
the
what she's
moment.
saying.
I mean, I must,
Even in the
moment.
moment.
If I've already decided,
before she got
there.
what's going to happen?
Because you think about it, if you went on the first date and it was chemistry already, you kind of be like, ooh. So I'm gonna make a decision, in which I know I need to learn maybe to go with the flow. But I probably already made the decision of what's gonna happen.
Yeah, you probably would.
Yeah, so that's my thing. I know I probably
That's
should
me
learn
too.
to.
Because I already
flow.
mapped out the whole everything, even through the first date. I can map out everything. What's gonna happen, what's not gonna happen.
Right. And if I
Like
told
the whole
myself,
plan.
yeah,
Relationship, and then what's gonna happen at a certain time and everything.
yeah.
Like I'm already fast forward.
And then they said fast forward, like, okay, and we go on the first day, I'm like, ooh, you know, like we got this chemistry or whatever. So already I'm like, okay, so we going on a second date. And if I felt the chemistry and he felt the chemistry, I know then I've already kind of decided
Calculate when.
what's going to happen.
Right.
Which may not be
But
the
even-
right thing to do. Maybe I should go with the flow, but
Right,
it's just who I am.
Because knowing you, even if the vibe is there, you probably would be like, oh no, it's just 3 dates.
Yeah.
That's you.
That'd be
That's
my
you
thing.
too.
That number.
Right? It's like,
That number.
You know.
Told you, I'll be in your head. But
Yeah.
Yeah, we be in our
And sometimes
I'm
it may not
I'll
be a good
honest,
thing
I
to be in
my
your head.
Because I like to calculate things out. I mean, I like to plan even every little detail. So I'll be like pushing
Well,
stuff
I'm
out.
not that bad. I don't plan every little detail, but I'm just saying there are some things that once I've decided, I already know. No matter how much chemistry, no matter what, it's like
But,
it's just
3 days
not.
too soon. Nope.
No, right? It's not gonna happen. So even
I'm not going to
if
allow.
we're-
No, you're
I'm not
gonna
gonna allow it to happen. So even
It
if
could happen.
you know,
and you
even-
oh no.
you know, we could be kissing, we could be doing all it, and it's still I already made up my mind. It's not. I'm not allowed.
But what if you find that man where no matter how much you say said no, your body said yes.
I'm about to probably saying yes. Then, but my mind is gonna be like.
Are you sure? If it's one of those guys where you just the wheel just took over.
Trust me.
Like, I'm sorry, Jesus, I tried.
Trust me.
If she's already got in her mind.
If already, it's not. And which I probably should just go with the flow. You know, that may be in your
yeah, because you could be a little tight. You need to be a little loose, like tense.
Are you who?
What? We coming from? Well, these questions.
You playing out every
First of
detail.
all, these questions were meant for y'all. I'm the host.
But I'm not playing out every detail. I'm just saying that I know me. If I've already decided that just 3 days
This not about
it's
me.
too
This
soon.
about y'all. Y'all put too much pressure on me.
But you ain't playing out the doggone whole 50-year marriage
I'm
relationship.
just giving you my advice.
Oh,
50 years, she got it all worked out already.
I'm giving you that, good advice that, sometimes you just need to be not like, woo, tense, and you be like, just loose.
I don't be tense, but I've already made up my mind about something. Not easily persuaded.
When you at a reunion, they don't ask the host questions at a reunion.
Yes, we do. What you mean? Telling me I not to be tense.
That's why I like to ask y'all questions, so I don't have to be put
I'm
on
not
the spot.
playing out every detail.
Anyway.
But if I have in my mind that okay, 3 days in, that's too soon. Because my thing about intimacy is I'm not comfortable if I don't feel I know you. I mean, so I'm not comfortable just to no, I don't look at it. But I'm just not comfortable.
I look at it.
And when you get intimate, I like to be comfortable.
That be looking at germs too.
Oh my, see what I'm talking about?
3 days, like you kiss it, germs. I don't know what you did today. See, I be thinking about all that.
See, that's just.
They didn't even touch my hand.
Get out your hand. Oh no, baby, let's not.
See, that's why I asked out the question.
Yeah. So that's my thing. That's all for me. It's comfortable, being comfortable.
I just have to.
So it don't be awkward. I don't want it to be. I want
awkward. You think you awkward? Woo. You have to nothing yet.
Yeah, especially if you're not comfortable. So I'm like, I want to be comfortable. I mean, I'm gonna enjoy it. I need to enjoy it if it's going to happen. I need to know that it was good or bad. And if I need seconds, thirds, fourths, or fifths.
Hold on, this is not Thanksgiving time.
Baby, I need to know this a whole holiday meal.
This is just a drive-through. You get your order.
Oh, nah, baby, we don't drive through and get no orders to go. This is
Thanksgiving.
Yes, this is a full
everyday plate. This is like you can sack thirds and to go and
yes, I need some leftovers, baby. This is what you get in that kitchen and you fire up that stove and you cook.
That you can put
yes, baby, so I can pull it out when I want to taste of it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so I don't want it to be awkward.
I'm a later, baby.
I
didn't know it was that many options.
Yes,
I thought it was like car lot. You pick your car, you test drive.
Oh, this ain't no test drive, baby. This is one you buy. There's no test driving here. You don't test drive luxury.
That is true. Oh yeah, you don't test drive.
No, this is not what you gonna test drive.
Any other questions?
No, any other questions for you?
No, that's all the questions.
Oh, really? That was it? Oh, that was so quick. We didn't even get down and dirty.
Really? Because Mama
really down and dirty?
Everything.
Right, she
season.
This is her.
So what is she, premature?
She getting there.
Season and what? What? Season and no, you're cooked and what? She's seasoned. So it's before, you season your meat before you cook it and stuff. So you're already cooked. You're already done.
No, baby. Once you season the meat and you cook it, it's when you enjoy it.
So who's raw then?
I don't know.
Who haven't got seasoned yet? Probably.
Don't worry. It'll be okay.
You'll get there.
You'll get there.
So any other scenarios you want to ask? I'm pretty sure in your head you may got a scenario.
Let me see. You got any scenarios? What scenario?
Ooh,
what?
One night stands. That's a good one.
What about them?
What you feel about them?
I don't think I have a feel. I don't think I have any feelings towards them. Me personally, I'm not comfortable with the ideal of one night stands because society and the movies, they put it as a bad thing, but realistically it's not that bad. It's one of those things because I never tried it, so you base off of what people, society or movies show, like, oh, you feel like a slut or a hoe or whatever, like hoish. But reality, you may not feel that way, but see, I never had one, so I'm just basing off what I see and hear, you know. I'm not basing off of personal experiences, which that's not a good thing to base off society, because society will tell you a lot of things.
That's true.
So I can't say, oh, because you had a one night stand, then, you know, it's like, oh, then you're like a slut or something, because that's not true. You can be classy.
But ain't not, let me tell you something, ain't nothing wrong with being have a little whole tendency.
I'm just saying,
ain't nothing wrong being a little slutty.
I don't know how to feel about it, because my opinions are based on what I see, like in the movies or TV shows or stories that I hear that people who actually had it, not because I've actually seen it or experienced it myself. So I can't really formulate, because I feel like I would be judging, but my judgment would be coming from the wrong place. Because you know how people judge things, but they never actually experienced it or firsthand seen it happen. So my judgment would be off of basically a false assumption.
Yeah, I think that people.
So I don't know how to feel about that.
I think that society tend to try to like slut shame women,
especially females.
And it's like it's okay.
You can't flirt with more than one guy, because you flirt with
or
more
you
than
say
one guy.
it's okay for a man to have one. I said, who he having it with? I mean, he could have it with another man, but I'm saying if he, you know,
the topic of the conversation.
No, but what I'm saying is, if this man who like women want to have a one night stand, who is he having it with? You gotta have it with a woman. So how can you slut shame the woman if she wants to have the one night stand?
That's why I said I can't form an opinion about it, because it's like I'm basing off of, because in movies the guys, that's what men do, but females, it's like, well, you had a one night, oh, that's kind of, you know, sluttish or something.
Yeah, no.
That's how movies and TV shows.
But the thing about
that's why I said I can't.
But the thing about it is, we women, we can own our own sexuality. We can do what we want to do. You know, people want to shame women because if we want to date more than one, okay, you date more than one person. Oh, you say just because you date more than one person, I mean you sleeping with anyone. Right. But if you chose to sleep with every guy you want to date, then that's your choice. As long, I would think, as long as you're being safe, careful, know what you're doing, that's your choice. Not married people. Yeah, that's why we're talking single people. We ain't getting into all that.
Some people like, oh yeah, I slept with. Yeah, but he was married.
Yeah, we're not getting into that. We're talking about single people. That's different. You know, that's your right.
I knew he was married.
You know, if you want to be risque and maybe you want to experience a one night stand just for the purpose of it,
go do it.
Then you go do it.
I feel like it's just, maybe it's a comfortable thing, because when I think about it, I'm like,
yeah, if you're not comfortable, don't do something you're not comfortable with. I don't care if you're in a relationship, you don't do something you're not comfortable with. Even if dating, you don't do things you're not comfortable with. But I'm saying, if that's a choice to say, hey, I feel like I want to have a one night stand.
But I'm the type of person
somebody, you're a woman. You may see a man that, hey, he looks good just like he see you look good, like and he just want to smash.
Like Ellen Cool J.
Oh no, baby, I make him my husband.
Yeah, but like you said like
no,
you said like Thanksgiving. He'll be like Thanksgiving where you want sack.
Right.
What God, how many times you go to his house?
You may feel like that's.
I mean, you stay at his house. What y'all doing?
Yeah, but even if you want a situationship, we got to stop thinking that every woman wants a relationship. Sometimes they want a situationship because it's easier for them. You know, people think, oh, women want relationship. Women want, and men, they can have situationships, and they can. Some women don't. It's just honest. And then at some points in life, sometimes you don't. Sometimes you just want the friend, the companion. Because you got so much going on in your life, you don't have toys. You don't have time to.
You got a friend in me.
Yeah, you don't have time to devote to a relationship.
Some people want to be the Woody and have Buzz. What's his name? Buzz Lightyear. And some people want to be the Buzz Lightyear and have a Woody.
Right, but I'm saying sometimes people lifestyle don't allow them to put in time for a relationship, because relationships take work.
Some of them don't want to be what the girl name is.
Lil Bo Peep?
Yeah, no, not Lil Bo Peep. Some people don't want to be the other girl with the red hair. Some people don't want to be Jessie. Some people want to be.
First of all.
Okay, I'm getting everything.
Oh, we're talking about Toy Story.
Well, see, that's how I.
Woody likes Lil Bo Peep, so.
So he didn't like. Oh no, he didn't like Jessie.
Anywho, every woman does not necessarily want to be in a relationship. Some of them have situations because they work, their schedule, a lot of stuff, or they just not ready. They know they're not ready, but they want the companionship. So let's not assume that women don't like sex, because there are some of us that love sex.
We're sexual creatures.
We're sexual creatures. We like it.
Humans are sexual creatures.
Right. We just may not.
But we're just like buddy rabbits and
we can,
lion monkeys and stuff. I mean, they just do it. They've got no
I mean, the thing about it,
I be like, okay.
a lot of people don't have shame in their game. What I'm saying is, stop. A lot of people try to put women like, oh, women don't do this, or good girls don't do this and this. Yes, good girls do.
We just don't get
You sure? Good girls gone bad?
No, we
once a good girl gone bad, she gone forever.
Okay, Jay-Z.
I know, I love it, love it.
You have to say that at the same time. You're gonna have to repeat that. What you just said.
What? Once a good girl gone bad,
she
gone forever.
So,
yeah. I love it. I'm telling you, but I'm just saying that, and that's what becomes, like you said, like people you go to judging people because you have some women that's just free spirit and they just doing what they want to do, or they're comfortable in their sexuality, and
yeah,
they
those are the type of women that tend to get judged the most when
they're just comfortable
open
with
and
it.
free spirit. They be like, oh.
And then sometimes people get judged because they may be flirty, or people think because they're flirty, or because they talk, you know, junk or whatever, that they are like, oh, they with this person, that person, and they'll be the main ones with nobody. Not that they don't want to be with anyone, but they can't. Not that they can't be with anyone, but they're making a choice not to. But people tend to equate that because I'm comfortable with being flirty or being sexy, and then people be like, oh yeah, you know, she do, and then that be the person who has made a choice not to be with people.
Yeah, like with Joy, when we were younger, people swear like she had so many different boyfriends. I'm like, she's single. Like she's natural. That's just her natural
personality.
Her style. People thought like, oh, she with this person, that person, or dating this person. I'm like, no.
No, right.
Trust me, Jessica, that's just her friend. She just naturally.
And people can't believe it. Be like, they don't think, oh, you're a friend, you know, oh, this is my friend, that, you know, oh no, they got, and it's like, no, because some of us have actually,
they always try to put you with somebody.
Have friends.
People always try to put you with somebody.
Always, like, connect me with so and so. Oh, you and so and so dating. How's that going? Like, I'm dating who?
We need to go not one day.
Not one day. We're actually friends. People, I mean, I don't know why it's hard to believe that you can have friends, and most of the people they try to put me, I've been friends with these guys for years, like grew up with these guys.
Right.
Mom's always be putting with somebody.
Yep, get put with people, and I ain't never, like, I don't even know them people.
I'm gonna start being like, oh really? I didn't know she was dating that person either.
I was told.
I'm sorry, acting confused with the rest of them. Like, they're like, did your mom date? I'm like, really? I didn't know that either.
Yeah, some of us has chosen to be single for a reason.
Oh, we know.
Just, you know, quality over quantity.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we know.
What? What are you doing this for?
That's that clock got broke. It's just not working no more. The hands don't even stroke anymore. Just leave it alone. Throw the clock flat.
I'm just saying, some of us want quality
the
over
bird don't
quantity.
even chirp because the grandfather clocks and the bird chirp chirp.
He don't come
bird
out.
Bird don't even come out.
He's like, oh no, she ain't about
he just stay in. The door don't even open it.
Don't make it sound. It's just some of us. If you live life and you know what you want,
she's well seasoned, honey. Like,
and you just don't want
what they call the age.
You don't want drama, and you don't want lies, and you know what you want.
But would you have friends with benefits?
Of course.
I got a lot of friends I get benefits from, but not those type of benefits. No. I'm at an age. What do I need?
Prime time, honey.
Right. What do I need friends with benefits for?
A New York strip.
Okay. Like what I need.
Oh,
friends with
to collect your
benefits,
social security check. People at your age, you do disability, social security.
No, they're not. Really?
Not social security yet. You're not.
Not yet. Cool. Close.
Not that old.
No, I'm not.
Social security check.
No.
Retirement.
Nowhere near.
Something.
No.
Start a new career.
I'm not even close to retirement. That's the bad part about it.
Ooh, that's so funny.
No.
Really social security.
No, I don't want to collect anyone's social
Yeah,
security
you say
check.
that, Jeff. So, yeah, so you can collect social security check.
No, I don't want to collect anyone's social security
That's so
check.
funny.
Don't. I'm not trying to. You trying to make me out a gold digger? Girl, please.
No, it's a joke. It's like your age joke.
No.
Look at it.
No, she.
She
No.
going around like, where's your social security? Where's your social security card?
You was just on the road. No.
Woo.
Joe, what you think about one night stand?
Have them.
Shit, like you having children. Have them. You have a baby. You go pass them around. Just have them. It's gonna come out. Have them.
I mean, if you're comfortable,
Like,
comfortable.
What's what your boy said? Woo. What?
To have them.
I don't know. See, Joy's very free. Joy's like, I just can't.
I mean, that's what you gonna learn. What you like.
I don't know. I just can't just be so like that.
Yes, you can.
Open.
Yeah, you can be open. You just
Look at Mama.
I mean, if you can't, and you don't have them and not be in a safe
Mom,
environment. If you don't feel safe, don't have them. But if you're comfortable,
Coming from you.
it's like having friends with benefits. I mean,
No, I'm saying if you are, my thing about it is being comfortable within yourself.
Right.
So if that's something that someone wants to do, that's fine. They shouldn't be judged for because that's the choice they make.
Sometimes I wonder how they get to that point because that's a strong mental point to be so free spirit like that.
No, it's not. It's just that's because when you make 50 million rules for your own life and nobody has invented these rules
I'm
but
like,
you.
where does that fit in?
Let me tell you.
They don't fit in.
Let me give you.
I have a list.
I'm giving you a
They have
scenario.
a list.
So, of course, join the Navy. Once you join, I joined the Navy. Okay, then I get my first apartment. So
Where was this located at?
Puerto Rico.
Oh.
So I get my first apartment. So this is my first time living by myself. Have my own apartment. Now I'm an adult. I'm a true adult. And so
I don't know, because she liked to play like a little girl.
No, but I'm saying, so, in your mind, I'm an adult. I have my own apartment, my own car, so I can come and go inside, please. But then I found myself setting rules for myself, like, okay, well, I can't stay out past this time. I can't do this. I can't do that. So I'm making all these rules that I'm making for myself, where I'm living by myself.
But see, that's my mindset. Because that's like when I moved out to UAB, I was like, okay, I have to be inside my dorm at a certain time, and I really don't need to be, I have to go to the evening cafeteria, all those across the street, I have to be there a certain time, because if I go there a little late, I need to be in my dorm room at a certain time, which don't make sense, because most college people, they're like, oh, they don't care what time.
That was me and God.
That was me.
Not me. I was like,
rolled
ooh,
up at
Tangy. I was like,
5:30,
Tangy,
6
ooh,
o'clock next morning.
we gotta get there at a certain time because when it get dark, we gotta come back. Even though it's like our dorm is here, cafeteria.
The cafeteria is across the street, Bianca. Oh no!
See, that's how you know I didn't go to any parties at UAB. I did not. I didn't go to not one party. I'm telling you the truth. I've never been to a college party. I've never been to a college party.
Don't tell nobody that.
Don't tell nobody.
Oh, we gonna edit that out. That's
No, keep that in there.
Just don't tell nobody.
No.
Don't tell nobody else
Oh
that.
my.
Yeah, so your
goodness.
mindset is definitely my mindset. Because I'm like, okay.
Shit, I done
Then I'm
been
like,
to
okay, I don't
different
want people can't be
schools
over all
and
the
different
time.
parties.
Now you think when you live by yourself, you can have whatever when you
Yeah.
But see me, I'll be like, oh no, you can't. You shouldn't have people over all the time.
But you gotta break.
Because like you said, all the rules. So it's like most people are like, oh, I got my own place, woo, and I'm like, oh, I got my own place. Okay, so these are all the rules.
Okay, but remove some of those rules.
Yeah.
And you want to live life. Of course, you want to be. You do want to take precautions, but then too, you want to live life.
But like you said, when you were
I did, and one day I realized, like,
yeah, but that's me.
I'm making all these rules myself. No one said I had to be in the house by the time. Now, if I'm in the house at that time, that's fine. But if I want to stay out later and I'm having a good time,
you can't have company every weekend. You know, you got to think about your neighbors and stuff. But I mean,
is your neighbors paying the bill?
Right, but see that's
no, baby, you got too many rules.
Because you got your own place, and if you want company every weekend, why not? See, that's what most people think. But I'm like, maybe like here and there, like okay.
Oh no, I want company every weekend, every day, every minute of the day. If I'm paying the bills,
because I guess I don't want to be the type of neighbor that always got company. But then, like you said, it doesn't matter.
If somebody is looking and saying, "Oh, you know what? She got company every day," something wrong with their life.
Right.
I know.
Maybe just invite them in and
like,
be like,
"How many times you come up?"
Right. Something is wrong with your life that you know that I have company every day.
I know. I'm that neighbor. I know who coming in.
Well, stop being that neighbor and get a life.
I mean, look at the car.
Don't be my neighbor.
That's a different person because he didn't drive that life.
He may have different cars.
Like no, I know him. Because I know how they look.
Show me.
Now I understand.
I know their car. I know how they look.
I do understand in a neighborhood.
And I know what they do.
Depend in a neighborhood. Your neighbors, you may pay attention.
I'm talking about period.
No, I'm saying I understand that being neighborly, you may pay attention to make sure there's no weird cars in the neighborhood and stuff like that. But I'm not gonna know that my neighbor I may know that for instance if she has or he has a certain girlfriend, boyfriend come on. If I see somebody else different, I may kind of look just to know. But then when I see them interacting, that's fine because of course you want to make sure ain't nobody going and breaking, do different stuff. That's neighborly. But no, I'm not gonna know. Oh, you know, every Friday night they playing cards or every Saturday. What I'm doing? That means I have a life.
Right. Sometimes I'll hear something and I'm like, ooh, look at people, look at the window.
No, girl, you gotta get a life.
Get your own life.
Get your own life. Stop living vicariously through them.
No. Oh, see, that's the same guy.
No, I'm not that deep.
It ain't that deep.
To be honest.
And y'all know y'all have to tell me a lot of times to pay attention to things because I miss stuff.
Yeah, because I pay attention to a lot of
stuff. When somebody miss 4 ATVs,
I know.
4-wheelers.
You know I love the 4-wheelers, and I told her
one person popped the wheelie and she saw this little bitty sign talking about some I don't know how many bathroom house.
Really?
And it's in the same direction of the ATV.
I miss the ATVs, and you know I love those 4-wheelers. And Jordan, they had pop wheelies and did all this stuff, and I seen this little bitty stuff.
And she missed them all.
I'm like, did y'all see that?
That's like a guy proposed to you, probably missing too, because you
no, no, the ring. I ain't gonna be paying.
You'll forget it's a proposal. You like, what's going on? They're like,
now if he catch me off, maybe off guard.
He probably will.
I may have to, sometimes I have to come to realize what's going on.
With him, he gonna have to catch you off guard.
As long as he don't scare me and I almost
like when mom was sleeping.
Hey.
What did you
I wasn't even loud.
Because I didn't watch that darn movie. No.
I understand how she heard. I didn't even think she heard me.
I almost jumped out that chair. I was like,
ooh, that's like when Joy came out room. Why would you come in the room with the black hoodie? Like she had a black hoodie on. Or a black jacket or something.
It was just a jacket.
Well, I thought she was so scared.
And she screamed.
And I turned the light on so you could see.
I would thought she would come kill me. I knew. That's what I knew it was over. In that moment, I was like, my life.
What y'all sipping
I didn't try to fight. I was just just go.
What y'all sipping on?
I'm gonna fight.
I'd probably be that girl that scared me or just die. And you just stand like,
that's when I go to
waiting for them to happen. And you're like, you ain't gonna run?
That's when I go to scary movies. I cannot.
Well, you didn't try to fight for your life. You're just like,
I cannot. That's when I watched Snakes on the Plane by myself. That's what happened. I was all on top of the couch. I can't do that.